It's now time to begin the April First Friday Coffee, everyone. So, Greg Black is going to come up from First Baptist Church and lead us in invocation, and then we'll have a very special video presentation of the Pledge of Allegiance. So please rise and join Greg Black, the big cheese here at the First Baptist Church, with our invocation.
You know, that's the second big cheese, and I said, no, I'm the Limburger. All right, let's bow for prayer. Thank you, Lord, for this season, springtime. Thank you, Lord, for Easter Sunday. Your Son is risen indeed. I just pray that you'll be with all these business people, these people that believe in service for this community. I just pray that you'll put a blessing on each of them. Bless this meal and nourish our bodies. Always remember our first responders, Lord, and please bring our military home safe. I bring all this in your most heavenly name. Amen.
Thank you, Greg. As you know, please remain standing. As you know, we traditionally have our friends from Red Horse here that come up from about that here to do Pledge of Allegiance. But RJ, I believe we have something special today, do we not? RJ Murdoch from EmeraldCoastTV.com on this screen. Let's watch and see if it works.
Good morning, Ted, and the rest of the Greater Fort Walton Beach Chamber of Commerce. For those that don't know me, I'm Chief Master Sergeant David Corbett, the Chief Enlisted Manager for the legendary 823rd Red Horse Squadron out at Hurlburt Field, and the Hurlburt Field Chiefs Group representative to the Fort Walton Beach Chamber. A good portion of my 823rd team and I are currently deployed at Alliegance Air Base, Qatar, where we have combat engineers forward deployed in 6 countries doing our nation's work. With me today, I have Staff Sergeant Michael Pantone, a structural specialist with the 557th Red Horse Squadron, and he will be leading us in our Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, so hey, y'all, have a good First Friday coffee, and if all goes well, we'll see you at next month's meeting in person, out here.
All right, then. All right, then, please be seated. What a great way to kick things off. Our friends from Red Horse, from around the world, sharing joy here at the Chamber of Commerce. If this is your First Friday coffee, I'll just share with you for the next 90 minutes. We're giving you an overview of what is happening in the Greater Fort Walton Beach area and in Okaloosa County. And I'd be remiss if I did not start off with the welcome to our leadership Okaloosa people here today. Where are they seated today? All around. Lively group. They'll be touring with us all day today. Leadership Okaloosa is an initiative of the 4 Chambers of Commerce in Okaloosa County. It's run by our friends at Northwest Florida State College and the Costa Institute, where for 9 months they learn about how Okaloosa County operates. And today they'll be spending all day with me, which is going to be very exciting for you all, I have no doubt, as we tour Fort Walton. So we're excited for that. So let's begin. Scott Smith, Dr. Scott Smith, again, if this is your first time at the Chamber, what happens is this. We, sometime earlier this week, we cut up in a little bowl over here every single member of the Chamber of Commerce. Dr. Scott Smith from Health Source Chiropractic, Fort Walton Beach North, he's got a new office there on Racetrack, will draw the name out of this bucket, and if in fact you are here, he will give you some quantity of cash that he has left over from going out to dinner last night with his lovely bride. And that tonight, that is $200, is that correct? $200. Mark Hammer, can you believe it? Is Lori Bailey eligible to receive? She's not eligible to receive from the Business Interiors because she's from Birmingham as our special guest today. But you are, from Business Interiors, eligible perhaps to win this prize. Let's see now, Mr. Scott. Dr. Scott Smith, is there anything you'd like to share about your new office before you do this?
The April 19th, we're doing the business after hours at my office, 315 Northeast Track Road, and it'll be a ribbon cutting open house. All welcome to attend. Props will be sponsoring some beverage, and Healthy Coast Meals will be sponsoring some good grub.
There we have it. One person enjoyed that. One person. Woo! Yeah, now it's. Yeah, that's not, they're not there. They're still enjoying, as Mark Hamrick is enjoying the delicious Golden Corral buffet. Isn't it fabulous? Look at that chock full. Is that 2 plates you have? Is that what I say? No, it's not 2 plates. So, sorry, I got distracted easily. Shiny objects. All right. So now they're there. So who have you selected? Let's see if this representative's here, Dr. Scott Smith. Laura Hussey, WEAR-B, ABC3 TV station. She's actually on the air now, isn't she? I think she is. David Schmidt is here. Look at David Schmidt has joined us today. Happy Azrael. Very exciting. City Council member David Schmidt joining us today this morning. Next, with Dr. Scott Smith, also a City Council member. If you're not aware of that, wearing many hats. Kim Denham, how are you? Good, you're looking good. You're good. Good. I'm glad to see you. Just seeing if you're paying attention. Carissa Hickok from the Okaloosa County Health Department. Carissa sometimes comes to our event. Let's see if today she did. Last one again. There it is. So we had to wait for that. There's the address coming up. Here we go. David Williamson, Walmart Supercenter. Oh, yeah. The crowd was not into it. No way are we doing that again. It's too late. I gave you a chance. David Presnell from Penny with a Twist. I gave you a chance. All right. Speaking of chances, it was so interesting. If you remember at the January 1st Friday Coffee, we had a drawing to be on the cover of the Coastlines. And the first month in February, J.D. Peacock, our clerk of courts, was on there, and lots of people came up to me and said, wow, I didn't know J.D. Peacock and how he looked and everything, and people said, this is really cool. I would like to learn more about some of the people running our county. So we decided, I'm going to ask our chair of the board, County Commissioner Graham Fountain, to now come up. Each month here at our First Friday Coffee, we're going to have an announcement or just a short presentation by some of the leadership of Okaloosa County. And we decided to start off with the one and only the chair board, Graham Fountain, a delightful, fun-loving man who is going to say hello right down here.
Thank you, Ted. Isn't Ted a great guy, full of spice and everything nice? Good morning. Thank you, Ted. Can you believe Ted let me come back and it's not even campaigning time, so bless you. Hey, if you're running for office today, and I see several of them in here, stand up, because I want everybody in here to notice the people that are up on this ballot and clap for them because they are working their butts off. Stand up for office. All these school board members, people running. I want to thank y'all for letting me come and say good morning. He told me I had 45 minutes. So I just wanted to talk real fast about a few things going on in the county. And y'all, we have got a wonderful county. I don't know if last week or 2 weeks ago you saw that they did a nationwide, the most conservative communities. And just in our state, 3 of the towns that are the most conservative people were right in Okaloosa County. So give yourself a clap for that one because you are conservative. They can't say that down in South Florida. But we're glad to be here. Things are going pretty good on the county level. One of the lady I just met from the, St. Simon's was asked me a great question. She said, what's y'all's biggest problem right now? And I said, I'll tell you the 3 big problems. Transportation, transportation, and transportation. Yesterday was the 3rd time in 5 days it took me an hour and 50 minutes to drive from Shalimar to my house in Crestview. That is what our traffic is doing with our military bases and our visitors and everything else. And it took me an hour and 15 minutes to get from Crestview to 123 just this morning. Any little breakdown. So you folks that travel 98, y'all been dealing with it too, but we have got major transportation problems in this county. And you know, we are very proud that we still are tied or second tied for the lowest millage rate in the state, and that is great. But y'all, gas taxes are going down. Dang those Priuses. And we have been trying to get people to carpool and around the state do HOV lanes and all these great things for our environment. But what that's done is we're not getting more gas taxes. Even when we get more people, we're getting less gas taxes. And that's what we build the lion's share of our roads and infrastructure with, and it's not going up, it's going down. So we have to make some really tough decisions about how we're going to do that. Also, as each and every one of you know, if you watch the news every night, you know this world is really getting to be a bad place. And I'm retired law enforcement, and I've dealt with it my entire career. and it's about as bad as I've ever seen. You know, we got plenty of law enforcement guys sitting here in this room. You know, we're facing some pretty tough times. And if you're a person of faith, you've read the good book and you know what's coming. You know what's coming, but we're going to have to hold it together till the Lord comes back. And there's a lot to be done until that happens. So we need to look for innovative ways to help fund our sheriff's office and keep our people safe here in this county. So that's what I'm going to get to that I just want to speak about the most. And I want to thank Ted and Bill and the entire e-board at the chamber and all of you for helping us. You know, we're going to have a sales tax initiative coming up on this ballot in November, if not August, one of the two. We'll let you know when we for sure put that together. And what that's going to do is, you know, we love our tourists, and y'all are in business, and you know, next to our military, and let's give our military a big clap because we love them, number one. But we also love our tourists, but our tourists are taking during spring break and during the summers, 50% of the calls for service that the sheriff has is related to tourism and people down at the beach. Our EMS is being overworked because we have so many calls. And y'all, we have got to figure out some way to pay for it. And I'll tell you this, when I ran for office, I said that I'm going to do my dead level best to try to find some way to transition from always putting it on the property owners that live in this county. And we love our tourists, but they've got to help pay their fair share when they come here. So we would ask that y'all really support us and help us in this initiative when we get ready to do the sales tax, because they will pay conservative estimates, you know, 30, 35, but when you add the tourists that come to play in this great, great place. By the way, did you also notice that Southern Living magazine last week, the top number three best tourist destination is Destin, Florida. Thank you very much. So we are getting lots of notoriety, lots of kudos about what this community has for people to come, but we've got to take care of them when they come, and we've got to take care of the people that live here. So we would like for them to help pay their fair share when they come to keep our roads up, to pay for our deputies, to pay for our EMS and that kind of stuff. So I would ask you to please help us, help your chamber executive board as they help us try to deliver this, because it is the fairest way for us to make up the difference and it not all come off the backs of those of us that live here and own property here. So that is, next to just transportation, is the most important thing that I see in our county. I wanted to make two introductions for y'all because we've got two of our new staff members here. For those of you that have watched, who watches WEAR TV3? Chris Saul, where you at? Chris Saul is our new public information officer at the county. Now, Chris looks very young for a 45-year-old man. No, he's very young. He's energetic. He comes to work. He works 15 hours a day. I told John Hofstede, I said, our big challenge with him is not making him do the work. It's trying to get him to go home to his fiance. So he is our PIO. If you have any needs or you want us to publicize anything, or if you have any questions about our websites, Chris Saul is the guy to call. I also want to introduce to you Alex Fogg. Alex, would you stand up? Alex is our new, if you hadn't seen the newspaper articles, he's our new marine resource guy for the TDC. We hired him away from Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation, and he is building all these reefs. So get to know him, fishermen and divers, if you want to know where all the fish are, because he's the one building where they're going to live. So he's the guy. You may have seen him yesterday. He caught all the fish for our new tank at the airport. Also, the airport, over 1 million passengers coming in our airport, and we are the third fastest growing in the nation, the first fastest growing in the South, and we're very proud of our airport. You know, we're the new hub for Alliegance, 66 to 68 new jobs being created right now as we speak. Nathan Sparks has helped us a lot on that, and any of our other TDC people, I can't see where they're at. I know I'm running over, so I'm going to cut this off. But y'all, Our doors are always open. My main office is in Crestview, but I have an office in Shalimar, which I'm spending a lot more time down here as chairman, but I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it a lot, getting to talk to everybody down here. And thank you again, Ted, very, very much for just letting me say hey this morning.
Thank you, Commissioner Graham Fountain. Doing great things for the community. Welcome to the new employees. And it was a really cool new welcome center there at the airport. Speaking of doing great things for the community, All Sports Association, I'm proud to introduce Bernard Johnson, who is their volunteer chair of the board this time. Bernard, tell us what's coming up in a couple of weeks here that All Sports is doing for our fair community. Do you want to come up here, or do you want to stay down there in the Graham Fountain, Celine Dion dance area?
Dance with the Stars, my breakout. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Who was able to attend the All Sports banquet this year? Okay, good. We appreciate your support. You know, we never want to neglect the opportunity to thank our sponsor and everybody that comes out and supports that event. So with that being said, we have our spring event coming up, which is going to be April 25th, which is a Wednesday night, and we have Daryl Strawberry coming. Who's heard of Daryl Strawberry? All right. So Daryl Strawberry will be here. He's going to come here and do us a great job. We partner up, as you can tell there on the bottom, the Sheriff's Department, Northwest Florida State College, and we partner up with FCA as well to bring Daryl here. It starts at 6 o'clock and goes till 7. So it's a 1-hour event. So we're communicating with organizations, communicating with churches. We've got a lot of support from the Fort Walton area, the Niceville area. So it's going to be quite a big evening. So the FCA is working with us on the praise and worship piece, but it's going to be a fun evening. So we want to extend the invitation to you as well. Miss Ashley Bailey here with the Sheriff's Department. Appreciate Ashley being here. And so she's basically letting everybody know that the SRO resource officers there in the school are folks that we can be contacted to as well, right?
Want to contact, just show up. Just show up for the event, bring your kids. It's a great night for those kids to learn about integrity in sports. So come out and enjoy, and just show up. If you need any additional information, your school resource officers will have that.
So we want to, thank you, Ashley. So we want to, for the most part, have it's going to be at the Mattie Kelly Arts Center. So we're going to try to seat all the kids on the bottom level and the adults on top. So we'll work out some more logistics as that goes along. But by all means, Chad Hamilton's over here to my right as well, Chad. So we'll stand at the back doors there and pass out the leaflets as you guys exit the building. But Ted, appreciate this opportunity and want to extend the invitation. So look forward to seeing you on April 25th at 6 o'clock. Thank you.
All Sports continuing to do great things for our community. Thank you for them. Daryl Strawberry, Mets star. Should be a very interesting story. Reverend Garrity, Shervin Rasa, and Ryan Price, please work your way up here. What we like to do with these events, folks, is just give some updates, some topical issues. Reverend Garrity came last year for the first time. We saw her at St. Simon's on the Sound Episcopal Church, starting this incredible endeavor that you have. We have a friend from United Way coming up. So, Reverend Garrity, tell us what you're doing this year.
Good morning, everybody. I'm being joined by our friends, Matt Scheel and Ron Owen. I am here once again to talk about our annual event, Feed the Need. This year we're going to be packing 150,000 meals for distribution to Okaloosa County food pantries to feed hungry children and their families. feedtheneed.life is where you sign up. And I would just like to give you one fact. We're sitting here this morning eating a delicious breakfast in one of the schools, one of the elementary schools that is less than 5 miles from here. 98% of the children are on the free lunch program. We have hungry children. Please join us on May 5th at the Greg Chapel Life Center to pack meals for these children and their families. feedtheneed.life. And I'm just going to pass the mic to these two gentlemen for a moment.
I just want to mention that those that participate in this event and pack those meals, it's the most rewarding thing you'll probably ever do in your life. It's fun. The problem we had last year was people didn't want to leave. They wanted to stay and help more and more. And we need volunteers. That's the big thing now. Of course, your money's always appreciated also.
Thank you. I'll just add one thing to this. In terms of the fundraising piece, through our United Way, we have a mobile giving application, and I've created a text to give on our site. where 100% of the money collected will be turned over for the Feed the Need. If you text HUNGER to 91999 and make a donation, again, all that money collected will be turned over to Feed the Need. And remember, just for the cost of your breakfast this morning, 40 children could be fed. Thank you.
May 5th at the Life Center, feedtheneed.life is where you sign up. Thank you.
All right then, very nicely said. Thank you, folks. Well, let's do this. Let's have our friends from the Emerald Coast Collision Repair come up and talk. Just a quick second. They have this event going on tomorrow, and I'm going myself, and they handed me this flyer. So tell everyone what's going on tomorrow.
Hi everybody, I'm Eric Polson. I own Emerald Coast Collision Repair. I just want to invite everybody to come out and see the facility tomorrow from 12 to 6. We're going to have the Mulligans play in. We're going to have good free food, some adult beverages. It is kid friendly. Bring the kids. Crawfish, barbecue, and shrimp. So y'all come on out, enjoy it, and come meet me. I'd like to meet every one of y'all, okay?
Might be raining. Emerald Coast Collision right there in Hollywood. Kind of turn left at the Daily News. It's right back there. 12 to 6 tomorrow. I thought that'd be relevant. If it is raining, get yourself a nice lunch and a good time there at Emerald Coast Collision Repair. So thank you for that. So this past week, Barbara Britt came up to me and said, hey, you know, I'm doing these fun things at Boys and Girls Club, or have you heard what's going on at the Boys and Girls Club? And she shared some of it. Then Nathan Monk from One Hopeful Place said, hey, have you heard what's going on, what Boys and Girls Club is doing? I said, no, what's going on? So I said, Shervin Rasa, the CEO of Boys and Girls Club, will you come up and tell this ensemble what's going on over there? It's cool stuff. So this is Shervin Rasa, the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club here on the Emerald Coast.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Greater Fort Walton Beach Chamber. Good morning. Happy Friday. I would not do our organization, our community justice if I didn't recognize all the people in this room that support social services and human development in our county and in our city. I look around, I see the police chief, Representative Ponder, the United Way, All Sports Association, sister organizations to us that work in conjunction to better our community. So thank you all for everything that you do in helping the Boys and Girls Clubs and helping us better young people in our community. With that said, I have the great pleasure of introducing our 2018 Youth of the Year for the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Emerald Coast. We are one of 41 organizations in the state of Florida. So Lucy Liacano, a junior at Choctaw High School, has been a member of our Fort Walton Beach Clubs for the last 7 to 8 years, is going to be representing our organization in a couple weeks down in beautiful Sarasota amongst other Boys and Girls Club members in the state, and competing on a statewide level as our Youth of the Year. Our Youth of the Year program is our premier program. It really embodies our mission, which is to ensure that we're making responsible, caring, and mature adults that are in our communities are going to be productive citizens of our community and our country as a whole. And she is just one of the over 3,200 kids that we serve over 4 counties. So with that said, I would love to introduce Miss Lucy. Come on up.
Getting here was not easy, but I made it. Reminiscing on my past 7 years, I have had plenty of eye-openers and life changes. Good morning, I am Lucy Liacano. Joining the club's after-school program as a 4th grader changed my life forever. By joining the honor guard team within my club, they taught me to be proud of myself. They instilled in me values and empathy. When my best friend's dad was killed in Iraq, I took pride every time I folded the American flag and put on my uniform for Tech Sergeant Patrick Griffin. I am currently in the Air Force Junior RTC program and plan to apply to the United States Air Force Academy to pursue my dream of becoming a registered nurse. As my 5th grade year came around, I was improving academically and morally. Then catastrophe hit. I was going to have to move to a new city, start a new middle school, and leave the Boys and Girls Club. That broke me as a person. I did not have the support that the club gave me. Middle school was a hard time for me. I picked on younger kids. In fact, I bullied them. I would talk back and was rude to my teachers, and I wouldn't even allow them to help with my assignments or homework, so I just wouldn't do them. When 8th grade came around, I was so confused as a person. I hung around 2 boys that are now incarcerated for first-degree kidnapping, drugs, and burglary. They taught me to steal from my parents, do drugs, sneak out, and yes, give parts of myself away. I was doing anything to fit in with the wrong people. It all came to head when one night my father swung open my bedroom door and said, "I know what you did, Lucy." Yes, I had helped my friends attempt to steal my dad's motorcycle. I lost all my dad's trust and faith in me. The next day, I was enrolled back at the Boys and Girls Club. It only took me 2 weeks to realize the club is where I belong. Without the support of the Boys and Girls Club, I would not be standing here before you today. High school was one of my biggest fears, but they made me overcome it. I have a 3.3 GPA, the girls basketball manager, and I'm in global logistics and management that the ROTC program offers. I have found Lucy Liacano. The club has offered me so much as an individual. Through the Boys and Girls Club, I have toured 9 colleges, traveled to 2 National Keystone Conferences as the president, and have been given many new opportunities, like speaking in front of you. The club is what I consider home, and the staff are my family. What they do for me, they do for every member. Without the guidance and motivation they provided for me, Lucy Liacano would be in jail, used up, or even dead. Standing here today, I would like to publicly thank the Boys and Girls Club for making a difference in my life and living up to the national motto, "Great futures start here." Thank you.
Well done, Lucy. Well done, Barbara Britt. A little teary-eyed right now, no doubt. Congratulations. We're excited for your upcoming participation in that endeavors. Nathan Monk, come on up here. So Boys and Girls Club doing so many great things, and Barbara chatted about Lucy, and she did fabulous, and we're excited for her, and we'll look forward to her continuing that. So Nathan Monk says to me the other day, he says, "Are you aware what the Boys and Girls Club is doing?" Nathan, tell us what the Boys and Girls Club is doing, please.
So the Boys and Girls Club got in contact with us a couple of weeks back. As everyone knows, probably the number one thing that I had to deal with when I first got here was everyone asked me about transportation. How's everyone going to get out to One Hopeful Place? Everyone kept asking me about transportation. And then the Boys and Girls Club called and said, "Hey, we have a solution for you," and they wanted to donate a bus over to One Hopeful Place that they were no longer in need of. So now we have an answer to your transportation question.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I'd be remiss I forgot to recognize all of my staff that are here today and a couple of our board members. And 2 of them are in your Leadership Okaloosa class, which I like to mention. But really, Bruce Ravan, who helps you guys out and sits on our board, was monumental along with Ted in the chamber to bring us together. And we've been fortunate enough to purchase a couple new buses, and we're just paying it forward. So there it is. There's the key, and we'll help you figure out how to drive that thing. So good luck.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Well done, Boys and Girls Club. Well done, community. Ryan Price. So we just have all sorts. It's a 40-ring circus going on here in Fort Walton Beach. And next weekend, next Saturday, is what we call Military Family Appreciation Day, which is organized by our Military Affairs Committee here at the Fort Walton Beach Chamber of Commerce. And the chair of that event is a man who actually sells chairs, the one and only Ryan Price. Ryan, will you tell us how much furniture is fun?
Furniture is so much fun!
Besides that, will you tell us about the Military Family Appreciation Day? Ryan Price.
Thank you. What he said. Lori, what do you think about this? You come up here and you see a room full of community leaders and stuff like, did you know you're sitting right in front of the mayor, Dick Ryan-Nierson? Yeah, well, and Ed Ryan, this is the one I was telling you about up here. Thanks. All right, so next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we have the unique opportunity as a community, and this, Lori, this is what we do every day. We say thank you and we support those in our community and our businesses. It's our turn to say thank you to the military. This is the 3rd or 4th time that we've done this. We all gather together down on the landing and we put on a picnic. And that is such a small word for such a great big event. And we say thank you to all of our armed forces, their families, whether they're active duty, reserve, guard, Army, Air Force, Navy, Marine, Coast Guard. And we come out there with their families and we just have a fun day where everything's free to them. We feed them and we have a whole bunch of fun. We've got some people that have all stood up and said, I want to be a part of this. People like ZT Motors, Sonny's Barbecue, the Eglin Federal Credit Union. These are names you, that's right. Thank you, Karen. Of course, the Fort Walton Beach Military Affairs Committee. For those of you on the committee, thank you so much for being a part of that. If you'd like to be a part of that, see me after this meeting. Boeing Company, Northwest Florida Daily News, Community Broadcasters, Cumulus, the Superior Air Conditioning Boat, Sam's Club, Bank of Eglin, Fort Walton Beach Medical Center, Cox Communication, and Resort Quest. I have room at the bottom of this list for your name. We still need some help. Gentlemen, I'm going to appeal to you first and foremost. We need some manly support to come out and volunteer and help us make this happen. So we still need volunteers. Now, ladies, Lori, you can come back and do this too. You can come back and give us a hand next Saturday to make this happen and say thank you to all our military. Every military person you see, I want you to remind them to come down to the landing and give this a hand. For those of you that have businesses and would like to give a door prize, I'd like you to think about that and get with myself or Rochelle over here or Seth or, well, if you want to talk to Ted, you can do that too. But come out and be a part of this. But I thank you so much. But let's say thank you to our military next Saturday, April 14th from 11 to 6 p.m. Thank you so much.
Well done, Ryan Price. So active military, retired military, bring your family down there. That's what we do it for. It's a wonderful occasion. Speaking of wonderful occasions, RJ, do we have that information coming up? The Gulfview is moving. Tuesday, April 17th, the oldest building in Fort Walton, built in 1903. It served as a hotel from 1913 to 1986. It's kind of tucked right behind the Chamber of Commerce, for those who geographically know where that is. And it is moving to its new location in downtown, right in front of Harris Insurance. And that is happening on Tuesday, April 17th, starting about 8 o'clock in the evening. The city of Fort Walton Beach, we thank the council members and mayor and the staff for helping make that occur. We thank Gulf Power, who is helping in that endeavor. But it's happening Tuesday, April 17th. You've got to mark this down. How often do you get to see a 5,000 square foot, two-story building move in one piece down Highway 98 to its new location? Downtown is going to be shut down from the base of the bridge to Beale Parkway from 8 p.m. until that evening. There'll be block parties. The downtown folks are having what they're calling the downtown shutdown. Do we have that flyer, RJ, up there? There it is. The downtown shutdown, meaning all the bars and restaurants, et cetera, having activities. The Goat, the new place there that took over for where Tipsy Pig is, talked about moving a band out in the middle of the road. We had lunch there yesterday. So I just want you to mark this down, April 17th, Tuesday night, and thank Michael and the mayor and all the council members and Tim and all the staff that's been involved in that. It's just going to be an amazing, amazing opportunity as it moves from this isolated location to the premier location in downtown, where it'll serve as a welcome center. The William Augustus Bowles Museum will be there, and we have some offices upstairs. So really an amazing situation. Do we have a print of that? Do we have a copy of the print, RJ? Our good friend Jerry Melvin, who's over there. Jerry was the executive director of the Chamber of Commerce for almost 20 years. He was our state representative for many, many years. Oh, is that the picture? Right there in the corner? Yeah, there it is in the corner there. Jerry did some artwork right there. You'll see it in the right-hand corner. And we have two ways that you can have commit yourself and support the Gulfview Historical. Look at that, R.J. Murdoch. Wow. Something, isn't it? Anyway, so we have the original that's going to be raffled off. We're going to raffle it off here at the May First Friday Coffee. You can get raffle tickets at the Chamber of Commerce. You can get the original of that, and we have prints available for $20, right? That'd be $20, and there's only about 50 of those. So I want to thank Jerry Melvin, my good friend Jerry over there, for helping us out with that. Well done. Jerry has done that, so get a souvenir. Get a souvenir for your office and help support the cause and show Jerry what a great artist he is. So that's the Gulfview, April 17th. We couldn't be more excited about that. Speaking of excited, Ron Rayborn. Come on over here. Let's talk about concerts in the park. David Baxter, come up here. And David Triana, please bring your folks up here. If you saw the cover of the Coastlines this month that our good friend Epi does, there it is right there. Epi Azzarello does, printed by the Daily News, inserted in the Daily News each and every month and mailed to your house. 3 really cool things happening at the Landing this month. And I want to start off just chronologically. Concerts in the park. Ron, can you talk for 45 seconds on concerts in the park? About what they are in general? Not 45 minutes, but 45 seconds. Let's find out. Please get your timers ready. And Ron Rayborn, the general manager of Community Broadcaster, who is the sponsor of Concerts Park, just give an overview to the folks what it consists of, sir.
So years ago, we decided that there would be a lot of fun if we brought people to the park, gave them some entertainment, and just had a lot of fun. So we started a concert series that lasted from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We got together with the city. We came out the very first time and said, you know, if we have 20 people out there, this will be a success, and we'll build from there. The very first night we came out, there was about 300 people, and that has rolled into 5 years later, 500 to about 1,000 people come out every Friday night and have a ball at the landing, which is really great. People have come back to the downtown area, and we're really excited about that. Do we know that May 4th, it will start this year for a 10-week series. We've got the bands all booked. We've got, I think, great talent lined up this year, and we're really excited to have it kick off again on May 4th. So come on down to the landing and enjoy from 6 to 8 p.m. every Friday night, 10 weeks in a row. Good time. Hope to see you there. How'd I do?
Well done, well done. It's a beautiful time. It's really, really fun. I know Bill Roberts goes, Mark goes, and Nick goes, and, you know, a lot of folks go. You bring a chair down, bring a cooler. They do have food available for sale, too, et cetera, but it's really, really fun. And we want to thank the city again. You know, Michael and the group and David Schmidt and Mayor Ranierson and the police and Kim Barnes. Let's give you the shout out too. The only person that hasn't. And then, you know, so. But anyway, it's a great opportunity there. And Daniel, look at Daniel. What about me? He's saying, what about me? I don't really have anything to do with it, but I work for the city. Should I not get the shout out? Yes, he gets a shout out too. So great initiative with the city and community broadcasters in our community. So David Baxter is going to tell us about Musical Echoes. You may not be aware that this community is the host of the largest international musical flute festival in the world. And David Baxter is going to share an overview and then share an example of what happens.
I'll take this.
Okay, got it.
It's been 17 years we're doing it now. Can't believe it's all around. It's going to be April 20th, 21st, and 22nd. It'll run Friday and Saturday from about 10 in the morning till about 9 in the evening. On Sunday, we start off with church at 9 o'clock under the gazebo, and then the festival will kick off about 10 and run till about 4. We've got a bunch of new dance companies coming in this year. We've got some new acts coming in. We also have plenty of food and vendors, some good Native American food, fry bread, Indian tacos, the whole works. But we want everybody to come. I'd like to remind you, on Friday at 10 o'clock, we do kick off with Kids Day. So anybody who we have some of the schools come down, and we also have a lot of homeschooling kids that come down. So it kicks off at 10 o'clock on Friday, runs till 9 o'clock Friday and Saturday night, and y'all need to be there. And this year we have some beautiful new t-shirts. The sea turtle is our main animal this year. So I'm going to make this quick, a little 30-second song I wrote for y'all on the way over here. So y'all be sure and be there. We're going to have a great time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Baxter. The landing is such a beautiful, iconic location in downtown, with right there in the sound. So imagine what it's like at the concerts at the park, as well as the musical echoes during that weekend in April. It's just really magical, and just come on down and enjoy it. And our friend David Triana from Conexion is scheduling the International Festival for that first weekend in May. And David, will you be kind enough to share what's going on then? And you also have some entertainment for us today, my friend.
This microphone, please.
Yes, you may.
Thank you very much. Good morning. ¿Cómo están todos? Muy bien? I come to you from the Kingdom of Navarre. Because Highway 98 was so busy in the morning, I knew that was going to happen. I crossed the Navarre Bridge. I got on my caravel called La Pinta, and I sailed Santa Rosa Sound. On the way here, I found an Okinawan group. Their name is the Emerald Coast Okinawa Taiko Drummers, and they're going to do a short presentation for you. Knowing our history and our heritage is very important. Raise your hand if your descendants or your heritage was coming from Europe, Latin America, Asia, or wherever. Raise your hand. All of you should be raising your hand. And this is not a political speech, by the way. It is true. The Kingdom of Navarre did exist. It was created in 824, and it was in Pamplona, Spain. Everybody knows the Run of the Bulls in Pamplona. That is where the Kingdom of Navarre existed in the year 824 of our Lord. This is a great place to do this, to announce the International Festival. Why is that? Because the city of Fort Walton is fully behind it. The greater Fort Walton Beach is fully behind it. And this setting right here, for more than 30 years, has had an international language school for people from outside of the United States and teaching them English for Fort Walton Beach Baptist Church. A round of applause for them for that. Proud Americans we all are, for sure. That is the first thing. I am. I happen to be born in Mexico, though. And so on 6 May, International Festival comes to you. The world is here in Fort Walton Beach. We are an international city, aside from being the most underrated city. And we are also the happiest city, right? Is that what it is? That's where we find our happy. 6 May, I want you to come to the landing and get a taste of the first ever, in a long time, International Festival. The Mobile International Festival is behind us. They have contacted all their performers and all their vendors, and that's the most people that I'm getting calls from. So the performers are coming from throughout the region. They're coming from different nations. They're kind of temporarily British food truck from Panama City is coming here for fish and chips. We got a Portuguese food truck from Navarre coming here for that. And sure, we got good all-American barbecue too. All right? You need to be there for that, because if the weather is good, this is going to be a successful event. We have 3 sponsors right now that have given us money. I'm about to enter the Shark Tank. Southern Star Immigration, La Tienda Mexicana en Destin, a small little Latino store, and the Gulf Coast Immediate Care Center. We have less than 15 slots for vendors left out of the 40 or so. We have 20 food vendors lining up to be there. Only 10 will make it. So now I'm going to enter the Shark. 10, 3 paid vendors. The festival is going to be successful culturally. But if it's going to help one Hopefull place here, which is the one we're benefiting, if it's going to help the Special Olympics of Okaloosa County, which the money is going to, I need all of you that have not supported our Hopefull place yet this year and the Special Olympics. Mr. Whitney is over there with sponsor packets. Join the International Festival because you are supporting one Hopefull place and Special Olympics. This is not for the make a venture. It is a charity.
Well done, David. Lots of activities in the community, folks. I noticed as I was looking at when he had the survey of folks where you came from heritage-wise, There's only one person that did not raise their hand. I noticed it's Jason Floyd. He did advise me that he has been brought here by aliens, as a matter of fact. So we're still glad you made it to our community nonetheless, sir. So thank you for being here. So lots of stuff happening there. Bowlegs, speaking of the landing, coming up that first weekend in June, will be Bowlegs, the Billy Bowlegs Festival, the 63rd year that we've done that. I do want to advise there are sponsorship opportunities for that. We do not have a fireworks sponsor. I want to share that with you right now as you're considering yourself, wow, how can I promote my business? On Friday night, we do not have a fireworks sponsor right now. If you would like to promote your business and have it blasted all over the paper and the radio and TV, et cetera, by sponsoring the fireworks for all to enjoy on Friday night, please consider that. Call the Chamber of Commerce for that. And that's one of our diagrams for the new T-shirt for this year, as done by Dennis Ruiz, right? Heather Ruiz's husband. So that's really fun. So Bowlegs, sponsor opportunities. Coming up, Chamber calendar. April 12th, Blue Collar Cafe is having their catering their lunch at Brooks Beal Center. Kim and Donna, the chairs of the Nothing But Networking, always doing some riveting fun and so on and so forth. They're excited to have Blue Collar Cafe, which is a small little restaurant over there on Hollywood. They can't have everyone there, so they're catering the food at the Brooks Beal Center, which is run by the Women's Club, as we all know. By the way, the Women's Club is having their flag dedication, right? Flagpole dedication, Martha, Sunday at 1 o'clock. Sunday at 1 o'clock. So if you're out and about on Sunday, 1 o'clock, you can see the dedication of that cool flagpole there. But we're going to be at that building, Brooks Beal Center, on Thursday, April 12th. That's catered by Blue Collar Cafe, which will be fun. And then, as Scott Smith mentioned just a little bit earlier, Thursday, April 19th at Health Source North, he will have the business after hours. And both of these events are wonderful opportunities for you to come and meet your fellow chamber members, which is really cool. So stay tuned for that. Speaking of fellow chamber members, we're always honored to have R.J. Murdoch from Emerald Coast TV helping us out with the video and so on and so forth. And as you recall, he is offering a door prize once a month called the free cool video that RJ films. That's something like that. Do you have the newest one, RJ Murdoch, that we can showcase to this ensemble? This is the winner from a month or so ago, RJ Murdoch, Emerald Coast Television, TV.com.
Is it 8:30 in the morning and you're already overwhelmed and you still need to go to the grocery store? Don't forget the post office. And you need to drop off that dry cleaning. You need a gift for Lisa for her surprise party, and somebody has to drive your mom to her doctor's appointment. If I just described your typical day, you need 2 words: Aaron Catchers.
Done.
You got all that?
I have everything on the list complete.
You got it all. Aaron Catchers for your personal and business errands. What's with the rabbit? Whose is it?
Let's pick up Ted's rabbit.
No, I think that was Ted's jacket.
Jacket? You sure it wasn't the rabbit?
No, I think you need to call Ted.
I'll be back.
Aaron Catchers, your errands are our business. That's not Ted's rabbit.
Aaron Catcher's new chamber member. They do deliver, and it was a rabbit that I'd asked for. And I'm very honored for that. So we're honored to have Aaron Catchers there. Well done, Emerald Coast TV.com. Thank you, R.J. Murdoch, for that. And we're going to give another door prize away coming up shortly. So if you're not aware of how the chamber works, there's a couple of us that are there, Epi and Rochelle and myself and Seth and Dana and Camille and Debbie Dodge now working for us. Debbie in the membership division. We're happy to have helping us out. So we're in the staff end of it. But there is a board of directors that is 21 people, many people in the audience here. And once a year, they select a chair of the board. And we are honored to have this year from Cabinets R Us, your chair of the board, the one and only Nick Chubb. Nicholas, come on up here.
Well, good morning. How's everybody doing? It's a little different. This month, we don't have a video of Ted. We've got Ted and a rabbit. But you know, Ted, you were really missed last month. You know, everybody was going like, where's Ted? It's time. Where's Ted? That's all I heard. So finally, after the video started, I looked out and I said, does anybody know where Ted is? If you spot him, please contact me or anybody at the chamber. We were overwhelmed. Seth was inundated. Epi got calls, photos. RJ, do we have any of these here? Well, look at that. Where is Ted? Ted looks like he's on a train. Ted's traveling for sure. Definitely. Anybody recognize that logo? Very good. That one's a tough one. Ted's trying to hide now. Ted's in control of the sound booth. Ted trying to drive. We won't talk about what he's doing here. Looks like Ted. Anybody recognize this one? Ted snuck into my warehouse and showroom and was picking out cabinets. I think he's going to surprise Tiffany. I think we've got one more. Anybody guess where this is? He's in the treasure chest, stealing the booty. Ted, you were missed. Look at all the photos we got in. All right, that's enough fun with Ted for now. Last month we talked about something that's really important. Graham's touched on some things this morning, and I'm going to shift it a little bit and talk about volunteerism. You heard Ryan Price stand up here and talk about needing volunteers for MFAD, Military Family Appreciation Day. We do need your help, and let me just be clear on this. Giving back to our community is what will give you joy. As members of the chamber, it's not just something to do for the chamber, it's something to do for our community. It's about helping our community. You give back a little bit of your time and you will be amazed at what can happen. You're going to develop friendships, you're going to meet some great people, and you're going to put a smile on somebody's face. We've got a lot of opportunities to do that here with the chamber, MFAD being the one coming up next. David Triana mentioned his upcoming international festival. David, I'm sure you could use some help as well. We've got another event. First weekend of June. I think it's the 63rd Billy Bowlegs Festival. Always need help for that. See Rochelle. Plenty of opportunities. It's a week-long process or event, basically. You get in a parade, you can be a marshal, you can maybe even drive the fire truck if Ted will let you. But come on out and be a part of the community and give back. That's what I'd like to say for this month's message. And if I could get Bernita to start working her way up here to the front. Every year, or every quarter, the ambassadors, and can I get all the ambassadors just to stand up? Folks, they're the ones in the green jackets and green shirts and green vest. Give them a hand. The ambassadors do a lot for us as a chamber and for the community, and they have their own recognition. Every quarter they vote on the ambassador of the quarter. And that person is just, voted on by their peers. It's done again on a quarterly basis. First quarter's winner has been an ambassador since 2005. I think I joined in 2006. So this person has got a year on me. They won the ambassador of the quarter in 2006. In 2007, the Mert Wagner Volunteer of the Year Award. And that takes a lot to make it to that point. This person attends a ton of ribbon cuttings, always with enthusiasm, always there to help organize it, hold the ribbons, get the books put together. And most importantly, she has headed up the Sunshine Committee for years. Miss Pat Payne, please come up here. here rather than the microphone. All right. Pat, very well deserving. Ambassador of the quarter, first quarter 2018.
Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you.
You're
My
welcome.
God.
All right. First Friday coffees don't occur without a sponsor. And this month's sponsor is Uniti. Many people don't know Uniti, and that's why we're going to have Mr. Jody come up here and tell us a little bit about the company and what they do in our area. But Jody Melancon is the regional rep for Uniti Fiber. And Jody, the mic's yours.
All right. Thank you, guys. So my last name's Melancon. If you're in South Louisiana, here in Florida, it's usually Melancon. Can you guys hear me okay? This is a great group. When I pulled up this morning, I seen all the cars parked out there, and I had to park in the back 40. You guys have it going on. I'm a member of 6 chambers from Montgomery, Alabama, all the way down to Fort Walton Beach, and I can tell you that you guys are under great leadership here. And that's something to be said. You guys give Ted and them a hand, please. I'm going to step down here in the Celine Dion thing and pick up my dance for you guys for a minute because I believe that I got control of the slides. So I noticed some excitement. I was told when I walked in this morning that that my presentation was going to be awesome. Then I had to follow Lucy and the drummers, and I would have loved to have seen the flute and the drummers all together. That would have been awesome. But I think maybe you guys were a little bit excited about fiber, and I really apologize because if you showed up for dietary reasons this morning, I can tell you the fiber that we'll discuss will work equally as fast. How about that? So who is Uniti Fiber? We are a communications company. Our corporate office is in Little Rock, Arkansas. Our fiber division is in Mobile, Alabama. We acquire and or build mission critical infrastructure services like fiber optic cable. We do wireless towers as well as ground leases. And we are shared publicly on the NASDAQ under UNIT. So we're here today to talk a little bit more about the fiber optic network. So a little bit different fiber. So let's go backwards. There we go. Okay, so what's fiber and what's the big deal with it? So fiber optic cable is really just a medium to service the infrastructure on the poles and under the ground that we use to deliver the services that run your business today, like internet or voice services. And traditionally, those services were provided over copper cable. So the same phone line cable, the same coax or cable television network that is also used to bring internet services into your building. All of our network is built totally with a fiber optic network. And if you can see on the right, one little small strand of fiber has more capacity for data traffic than a 6-foot diameter of copper cable. And so the hair on your head, not mine. My hair is deciding to go wireless these days. So some of the services that we offer over our fiber optic network include wireless infrastructure. We build a tremendous amount of fiber for companies like Verizon Wireless, T-Mobile, Sprint, those guys, where we backhaul their traffic off of those towers over our fiber optic network. We build customized networks for municipalities, school systems, utility companies. We do an Ethernet service where we can take all the branch offices of your building and seamlessly network them together so they feel like they're all in the same room over our network. We can offer voice services, so voice over IP or the handsets that are sitting on your desk over our network, as well as we can talk about this afterward, but we own a Tier 3 data center, so we can house your servers in our data center to keep those secure and up and running so your business is operational if something happens locally to your business. Probably the most common one here on the screen of our services is our internet. The internet that we serve is different than some of the competitors that we have here. or anywhere in our network, our internet service, first of all, is dedicated. So it's not shared with the neighboring businesses around you. If you purchase bandwidth from us, we dedicate that bandwidth to your business. So when the tourists move in and they start streaming Netflix in the neighborhoods or condominiums around you, your business still operates because you're not on the same network as those guys. We dedicate that for you. Our network is symmetrical. So if you purchase 100 megabit from us, as an example, it's 100 meg upload and download over our service. So you get, today's businesses, we rely more and more on that upload speed as our services move out to the cloud. I'm sure you guys have heard of the cloud. More your emergency medical records and stuff for the hospitals are all out in the cloud now, and they rely on their internet access. So we give you that upload speed to match the download. And it's scalable from 25 meg all the way to 10 gigabit on our network. Some interesting statistics about the internet. This is a snapshot of 2017. So this is a 1 minute snapshot of what happened on the internet in 2017. So in 2017, in 60 seconds on the web, $750 million was spent online. 3.5 million Google searches happened within 60 seconds online. Over 900,000 people logged into Facebook in 60 seconds on the internet. That's pretty incredible. All of our personal lives are wrapped around, we have a lot of interaction on the internet, and also our businesses today. So not only today are our businesses operating completely off the internet for just doing web searches, sending emails. By the way, there was 156 million emails that were sent in 60 seconds. That's incredible. I think half of those landed in my inbox probably. But our businesses rely on the cloud to access the cloud. We also have voice services today. So if your internet goes down, well, I don't have phone service anymore. And even the credit card machines that our businesses run off today are not based on a phone line anymore. They run over the internet. So it's pretty important, and we take that very seriously. Our network is 1.3 million strand miles of fiber. We do a credible amount of enterprise services. I think we're the best kept secret in the area. If you guys have not heard of us, we were Southern Light up until about 9 months ago. You may have heard that name. We have a lot of fiber in this area, the blue line indicating where our fiber optic network is in the greater Fort Walton Beach area. So if you can just kind of envision where your business is, we can build fiber from that network into your business to serve any of the services that you rely on today to keep you up and running. We're proud to say that we started in the public sector, and today we still serve over 20 military installations, including Eglin, Herbert Field, Tyndall Air Force Base, all on net fiber from Uniti Fiber there. And some of our other valued customers include the University of Alabama. I think we play a large role in their success.
I hear there's going to be an outing.
The city of Pensacola is one of our customers. We have probably 70 plus locations of fiber for Sacred Heart Hospital. The DoD, Department of Defense, was one of our very first customers. Locally, ZT Motors is a valued customer of ours. Jacobs of Fort Walton, Brock Pest Control, Okaloosa Gas, and next, hopefully, will be somebody sitting in this room that we can help out with our service as well. And so why did they choose to do business with us? Well, one, because we care, right? Which is kind of uncommon in the industry. Just call the 800 number that you have today and you'll find that out when you have trouble, right? So the city of Pensacola today has been our customer for over 15 years. So through the hurricanes, we were able to help them keep their network up and running. Even when the face of their building was snatched off at City Hall and they had to move their server somewhere else, we were out in 50-mile-an-hour winds resplicing fiber to get their network back up and going when they relocated. So we care about their service. We care about our reputation. The reason why you guys hadn't heard of us because we're not doing a whole lot wrong. Yeah, so bad news travels fast. If we're messing some stuff up, you would have already heard about us, I promise you. We're a commercial-only provider, so we do true business class service for your business. We do not, I get this all the time, can you put fiber to my home? We're not a residential provider. Half the crowd gets up and leaves, I know. We're not susceptible to high voltage and lightning. The fiber optic cable is not copper based, so it's just a piece of glass, so it's not conducive. We dedicate the bandwidth to your business. It's not shared. The speeds are symmetrical, so we match your upload and download speeds, scalable up to 10 gig, and we have a 24/7, 365 day a year network operations center located in the far off country of Mobile, Alabama. So they're monitoring, they're watching, they know when things are happening, and you can reach out to them or me because I'm the dedicated account manager for this area. So I have cards up front. Quick story, real quick. I'm going to bring a guest up to speak on our behalf. We joined the chamber. This is a great chamber. I know I've said that, but you guys are awesome. I came to the initiation, the clock ceremony, I call it. Everybody get the big clock, right? And then I still showed up late this morning, so Rochelle was calling me. But so I got the big clock, and I met a couple from Computer Help, Stephen and Kimberly Hopkins. And so we recently had an opportunity to work together with one of their customers who was in an underserved area in Monroeville. And so we pulled some account managers together. There was a big need in that area to provide some fiber optic services for their business, and we worked hand in hand. I'd like them to just come up today and tell a little bit about their experience. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Kim Hopkins. I am a systems engineer with Computer Help. I would like to start by speaking to one of you, Lucy. As a graduate of the United States Air Force Academy, if you need a recommendation letter, I'd be honored. So Computer Help is a leading edge provider in the greater Fort Walton Beach area. We've been here for over 20 years. What makes us leading edge, first of all, is our background. We've done this for a good while. We're engineers. We do electrical, systems, and cybersecurity. We have master's degrees in engineering. We are currently students at UWF in cybersecurity and in intelligence analysis. So we are constantly evaluating new programs, new hardware, new services. We listen to our clients and provide solutions that are specific to their issue. For the most part, we are unbiased. When in the area of internet providers, you have a choice typically of DSL or cable. Well, now we have fiber, and fiber is a game changer. For example, in rural areas, in the past, they had one option, typically slow, unreliable. That was it, one choice. Now they have the option of fiber. And fiber, they're working with new equipment. They have high reliability, as Jody already mentioned, and they offer a suite of services. So everyone hears the story, the cloud. I picture Sheldon Cooper trying to explain it all to Penny, and he says, it's in the cloud. Really what it is in this network operations center, I've had an opportunity to tour the facility in Mobile, and I can tell you that it is top-notch. All new equipment, redundancies, they're prepared for a lot of eventualities. The crossover time, I want to talk about a customer in rural Alabama. They recently got fiber. They had to get really essentially no new equipment. They used their existing equipment. So if you have routers already in your business, chances are you can use those. The rural areas are now competing with the urban areas. So this small town business couldn't compete. Really, download was 0.5, no joke. So now they are hundreds of times faster, and the speed was gonna make you more competitive. So that's what I have to say about Uniti. They are an outstanding business, and I highly recommend them.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having us. We're honored to be sponsors. Everybody has a gift on the table there. Take it with you, put your favorite beverage in it, spin the fidget spinner, watch the hourglass on your computer run, pick up my card and give me a call. I'll be hanging around for questions.
Thanks, Jody. Just a couple last things. Ted had mentioned board members earlier. I'd like all the present, past board members, past chairmen, and our current exec committee to please stand up and take a well-deserved round of applause. Thank all of you for your volunteerism, the time, and good conscience you put into not only our chamber, but our community. And speaking of community and recognition, Vince, buddy, you hit it yesterday with the governor. In case some of you didn't know, the governor was in town yesterday for a 4 o'clock ceremonious signing of 2 bills sponsored by Mel Ponder. And we had about, 150 people crammed into Bit Wizards. And the governor was very talkative. He just threw accolades about our area, our schools, especially our state college system being ranked #1 in the country. Let's hear it for that. But Vince even got in a few one-liners, stories of his past as a busboy. Ask him about it. All right, I'm turning this back over to Ted. Thank you all for coming out. See you next month.
All right, well done, Nick. Thank you. Well done, Jody. Well done, Uniti Fiber, working the comedy and the whole thing with the jacket and the cool look about you. Man, I want some fiber installed. I want Uniti Fiber to do it. Had the Hopkins come up, giving you the shout out. Man, so we're very well done, my friend. So it's a great opportunity to see him as applicable. He's got the cool stuff over there, and certainly take on the way, take your cup and such on the way out. Time for new members who have a chance to attend that new orientation that Jody had mentioned. Come on over here. You're going to come up here. You're going to have 30 seconds. You're going to give me your business card. RJ Murdoch, ideally, is going to showcase it on the screen. Yes? Let's give it a shot. Misty, you go first. It'll be fabulous. So you come up. You have 30 seconds to introduce yourself to these people. So Misty Ray, you come up first. Misty Ray. Oh, someone up the lobster tail. We had a chance to go there. It's wonderful. We got a card. Let's see. We go. So we got a card. I'm putting the card over here. RJ, is it coming up on the screen? It is coming up on the screen. All right, then. So, Travis, take this microphone and tell us how Oh, Misty's going to do it. Tell us what's happening.
Travis is just waking up because he worked late last night, so I'm going to speak on his behalf. My name is Misty Ray. I am the marketing director for Saltwater Restaurants and the Boardwalk on beautiful Okaloosa Island. And I'm here to share our newest venture at the Boardwalk, and that is Lobster Tail. This waterfront restaurant features all things lobster. We have things such as lobster mac and cheese, lobster rolls, fried lobster, and even lobster tacos. So we invite y'all to come check it out. I've got Travis here. He's our manager. And Travis today is giving away $10 vouchers to everyone here today. These vouchers are good for next week only, so I expect the restaurant to be full of chamber members next week. And we invite you to come out, enjoy $10 on us, and make sure you see Travis when you come in. Thank you all so much.
Well done, Misty. So you folks will walk over there. Where'd Nick go? Where'd he go? Where'd Nick go? So we can take a picture. Oh, he's way over there. Oh, there he is. You got to take a picture, remember? I know you had a good speech and you're celebrating and everything, but you still have to have your photo. So when you're done, you'll come over here and you'll take your photo over there. So come on up there, guests. Let's see what we have. We have our card. Yep. There we go. Oh, from White Wilson. No wonder Alan Giesman is here. James, tell us about yourself.
Well, I go by Matt. I'm Matt Reynolds. I'm the new OBGYN at White Wilson Medical Center. I came from Pensacola. I worked at the hospital there in Pensacola. I did my training at Sacred Heart Hospital and worked at West Florida Hospital for 7.5 years. But we're taking new patients. We start on Monday, so we can get people in very quickly. I do routine as well as high-risk OB and any kind of gynecological issues. I also do robotic surgery. So feel free to give us a call, and we start on Monday.
Well done, Dr. Matt. Look how proud Alan Giesman is. Look how proud he is. You see him over there? Look at him. Proud dad joining the team. Well, that's great to have you. Thank you, Doctor. Coming up, another representative from White Wilson. Alan, this is so exciting.
We're growing. It's incredible. My name is Carolyn Space, and I am a family nurse practitioner, former Air Force veteran. Lucy, I can't wait until you get to be a registered nurse in the Air Force. It's going to be incredible. You're going to love it. I am now with the White Wilson group, and I'm in the pulmonology and the sleep medicine group. I'm taking new patients, and I'm happy to have you. We'll have cards around, and that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Lovely to have you. Come on over there and get a photo. Don't forget, over that way. Or you can go that way. Go in front. Yeah, either one. Just either one. Many people call the First Friday Coffee good sleep medicine. Hopefully you... Hello, it's so exciting. From White Wilson. Here we go.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Shara Pumphrey. I'm an internal medicine primary care physician. I'm delighted and grateful to have recently joined the White Wilson Medical Center team. I'm originally from Marianna, Florida. And my wonderful husband and I recently relocated from Naples. I've been practicing in Southwest Florida for the past 8 years. Certainly Southwest Florida is lovely, but I'm partial to this area, and I'm so thankful that God has allowed us to come and that I can now live back in the beautiful Florida Panhandle. I enjoy preventive medicine, as well as gastroenterology and pulmonology, but I enjoy all aspects of primary care for adults. I would hope to be able to meet all of you at some point if I haven't met you already, and I'm so excited to now be a part of this wonderful Emerald Coast community. Thank you.
Well done, Doctor. Well done. Speaking of well done, Linda, one of those aforementioned candidates running. Linda, I didn't know you were coming today. It's great to have you.
Great.
Tell us what you're doing.
Yes, good morning. I'm Linda Ivanchek. I know you met Lucy this morning. I didn't have the pleasure of teaching her, but that's an example of all the students that I've been able to have the privilege of teaching in the last 38 years in Okaloosa County schools. I ended my career as a classroom teacher last June, and now I'm a candidate for our school board, District 3. I want to continue to serve the students and the citizens of this district. I'm fresh from the classroom. No one on our current board or anyone running is that close from the classroom, so I think I will offer that unique perspective. So I'm hoping for your support this August. Please elect Linda Ivanchek on the school board. Thank you so much.
Well done, Linda. Good luck with that. Come on up, Joni. Tell us what you got going on.
Well, hi, everyone. I am Joni. And I'm Jenny B. And we're all things media. So we are dedicated to telling authentic and inspiring stories through videos, photos. That's anything from corporate videography to wedding videography. So we pretty much do everything you could need us to do in the media circuit. And we're so excited. Our new baby coming out in May is called Southern Style Magazine, The Emerald Coast Way, because there is nowhere in the world, and I can say that because my husband just retired from the Air Force. We've been all over the world, and the Emerald Coast is the best by far. So this magazine is going to showcase us, the great Emerald Coast, and we have a free gift to offer everyone here in the audience today. It's a free 30-second to 1-minute promo video of your business or what you do. So if you just email us, we'll connect and we'll get started on that process. Yeah, so hey, thanks guys. We look forward to meeting all of you. Thank you.
Wow, Joni and Jenny, well done. Good use of your time there. Hello there. Isn't this fun? Look at how these people, they can't wait to hear about you.
Okay.
We have your card. There we go.
Hello, my name is Maureen Justison, and I am the president of AutoCard Solutions. What we do here in this part of Florida is we are a credit card processor. We can process all your credit card needs, and we're out there to save you money. And we have impeccable customer service. So what we are is we're a little different than a bank. We are not a bank, actually. We are just a processor. So therefore, we can offer you much better rates than what you may have now. And if anybody is unhappy with what they have now, just give us a call. We'd be glad to help you. Another thing we do is we also process over 4,000 ATM machines in the Southeast. These little machines are little vending machines giving out cash. Not candy or not Coke, it's just cash. And they make a lot of money per square foot. So if anybody wants a little vending machine for your home now, we're putting them in homes if anybody needs one. But we also have them in businesses mostly. And they really are quite the little money maker. And with our credit card processing, we are here to save you money. So anybody that wants to save money or make money, we are going to be your solution. Thank you very much.
Well done, Maureen. Well done. Holy cow, vending with cash. Oh my, hello. Lovely shirt from 12 Oaks. Keisha.
Good morning. My name is Keisha Thornton. I am the new business development rep from 12 Oaks. It is a substance abuse treatment facility out in Navarre. And I am an Air Force wife and a social worker. Prior to joining the staff at 12 Oaks, I worked at Fort Walton Beach Medical Center as their social worker. I am very honored to be working at 12 Oaks because I feel like I'm pursuing my passion. I love being a social worker. I love helping others. I love helping people in the community. So thank you for allowing me this opportunity to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about about the business of 12 Oaks. Thank you.
Well done, Keisha. We're happy to have you. Dennis is here. Holy cow, I heard about this new stuff here. Dennis.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Dennis Malonis with the Malonis Group at Keller Williams Realty. Not only do we enjoy selling, helping folks sell their property or buy commercial or residential property, we have a real estate school here locally based now. And it's on Racetrack Road. And we have live classes for pre-licensing and post-licensing, continuing education. I'm an instructor for Florida Realtors and also have the real estate school there. So anybody that's interested, we're going to have some flyers out back. Our Dean of Admissions, Catherine Green, will be out there if you have anybody that in your family or a circle of influence that may be thinking about getting into real estate. We have a local real estate school with instructors that are brokers doing business in the community right now. And I'm so happy to be finally a member of the chamber. I've been promising Ted for I don't know how many years I was going to join. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Dennis, well done. Real estate license now. Look who's here. Bob, good darn day.
Bob Hollingshead with Legal Shield. The Supreme Court of Florida and the 93,000 attorneys in this state want you to have access to the legal system at an affordable cost. Legal Shield does that. You may or may not be interested in our program, but we have been doing this for 250,000 people here in Florida for over 20 years, where we offer them legal services for $300 a year versus an attorney at $300 an hour. You may or may not be interested in this, as I said, but if you'll give me 15 minutes of your time, I will explain to you how we can do that. Thank you very much. Bob Hollingshead, Legal Shield.
Well done, Bob. Welcome. Lisa, come on up here. Tell us what you got going on. I had a chance to meet these folks a while ago. Thank you. We got that. We got that. You take that. There we go. You're up.
Hi, everybody. My name is Elise Lynn Brown. And for the past couple of years, I've hosted a gala for special needs kids like Brendan, and in the hopes that they're going to be for employment. I color coordinate the table runners with their tie and cummerbunds, and they get to keep all their tips. I really feel like that this year's gala will help me bridge the gap in the restaurant community and the service industry regarding rolling silverware and dishes, doing the mundane stuff that a lot of people don't like to do. He would love to do it. He would love to shred paper all day long, so if you need a paper shredder, this guy's the best. Most parents hope their children will grow up, make good choices, and mature into well-rounded, productive members of society. My family, like many families with special needs children, live very different lives. We have forever children who may never leave home, have severe meltdowns, and get stared at, and in Brenda's case, will never fully mature. However, there's a positive side. Our children are the most purest of all human beings. These individuals love unconditionally, they laugh infectiously, and they see no judgment. This year, my gala is at Palms in Destin. Thank you, Palms, for donating the space. ZT Motors is on board. Hopefully, We Care Air. Guido's is making the food. We've got 50 pounds of red snapper from Ariel Seafood. So come out and show your community support to help these kids get employed in our community. Thanks.
Well done, my friend. Well done. There you go. And there we have it. All right, then. Good day to you. I do. It's lovely to come on now, Karina. It's good to see you. Oh, she's going to talk about her new stuff. Tell us about it.
Good morning. I'm Karita Smith, and I'm the Volunteer Recruitment Coordinator for the Guardian Ad Litem program. This month of April is actually Child Abuse Awareness Month. Anytime you see a blue and silver pinwheel, that's representing a child or children that didn't have somebody to either speak out for them or they were abused in some fashion, because no child deserves to be hurt. We at the Guardian Ad Litem program, we advocate for those children. We stand up and become their voice. We are for the children. We make sure that no further hurt, harm, or danger comes to them, and that they can have someone represent their best interests in court. We need volunteers. Actually, his daughter became a volunteer and said that she would do that on his behalf because he's slacking. But we need volunteers. Alone in this end of Okaloosa County, we're serving more than 526 children independent care. That's a lot of kids. And they're kids that don't live in Miami. They're not kids that live in Pensacola. They're kids that live right here in Fort Walton Beach, Mary Esther, Niceville, Valpy. So we need help, we need volunteers, and we need you, Ted. Thank you.
Well done, Rita, well done. My daughter does volunteer for that. She's very proud of that. We're very proud and welcome all the new members to the organization. Some of them offered some tips and some emails and some opportunities. Always go to emeraldcoasttv.com. You can watch the entire show over and over again and see that information, or you can contact the chamber and we can share with you the details that were offered today. Well done, Jody, on your presentation. Welcome, new members. It's now time for door prizes. Folks, we're running a little late, as you see, because of all the joyfulness we have. And right. So if you've got a door prize, come on over here. And our folks from Boeing and ZT have some check presentations while they're organizing this. So again, if you got to open up the shop by 9, probably a good time to leave. Leadership folks, hang around because you can't start it without me. But we're meeting at Al's Burgers at the boardwalk. Just park right near where you see Floyd's Shrimp House at the boardwalk, cut through Al's, and we're going to meet right there on the beach about 9:20, depending on how this goes, or about 10 minutes after this ends. So we have 2 check presentations. Let's do our friends from Boeing first. Come on up here. Hank is here. I met Lee earlier, and let's talk about what Boeing's going on.
Yeah, it's our honor to give $2,500 to the Fort Walton Beach Chamber, and this is going to be used for the Military Appreciation Day. Boeing here locally, we have 2 campuses, over 500 folks, and 80% are vets. So it's our honor to present this check.
Accepting the check, Ryan Price, the chair of the Military Affairs Committee. Thanks to Boeing and their employees for this incredibly nice job. Thank you, Hank Sanders, and the group for the Military Family Appreciation Day. Well done, Boeing. Thank you for that. And thank you. Who's coming up from ZT? Tony's here, right? Tony from ZT. There he is. Tony coming up here. Well done, my friend. Tony from ZT Motors to present some things. Nathan Monk is here and Jeff McDonald's here regarding the recent Kings of the Court presentation. Tony, they are yours.
I just want to thank everybody, Chamber of Commerce especially. They were a big help with us doing this. Everybody was there helping us out, and we got $6,000 for the One Hope Plan and Impact. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Congratulations, ZT Motors, and Jeff McDonald right here from Impact Emerald Coast, and Nathan Monk from One Hopeful Place. Tony, well done, my friend, well done. All right, folks, it's time for door prizes. We'll try to go through them quickly. We have lots of people giving cool stuff away. Rochelle will give us the list, and we are ready. Can we have the squirrel cage up here? And where did Jody go? Is he still here? All right, well, let's get somebody to draw these. Who's going to do it? There we go. Hey, Vince, will you just come up and let's have, hey, Lucy, you want to draw business cards for us? It's really fun. It's a business thing. Come on over here. Will you show her? Oh, it's too late. Oh, so what happens, folks? You had a chance to drop your business card in here. Our good friend Lucy from the Boys and Girls Club will reach in there and pull out the prize. The first prize today is from Susie Nicholson Hunt from Boat. It is a Kula, $199 value. A Kula, that's being spelled K-U-L-A. K-U-L-A. Just reach in, pull out a card. So there we go. They don't teach this in high school. This is the advanced classes here. It's got a calendar back from KEM, Kathy McKinney. Kathy McKinney, come on down here and get your Kula from Boat. From White Wilson. Is Leslie here from White Wilson? Representing White Wilson is a snack basket from White Wilson. Alan Giesman, welcome to all the new doctors here in town. The winner is Mert Wagner. Mert Wagner, the Volunteer of the Year, has won the snack basket from White Wilson. White Wilson Mert Wagner. Meredith is here from the Gulfarium. There she is. We're going to the Gulfarium. The leadership group is going to be there in 50 minutes. 50 minutes we're going to be at the Gulfarium. 6 general admission passes and a dolphin painting. Holy cow. Meredith, how fun is that? What a great thing. And the winner is from Florida Blues, Sarah Rodriguez. Sarah Rodriguez, are you still here? She is. Sarah, come on up here and get your prize from the Gulfarium. Kayla is here from Step 1 Automotive. Just came in and had some great new openings. Step 1, a brand new company taking over, just doing great. I thought Maureen was here. I saw Maureen earlier, their marketing representative. 2 gift cards for Visa and dinner and wine and cork pots. The 2 gift cards are for 2 free cars from Step 1. Yes, 2 free cards of your choosing. Something like that. No, it's not quite to that degree, but still something wonderful, though, with 2 Visa cards and dinner and wine and cork. So thank you again, Step 1. From the Boys and Girls Club, Shervin Rasa. Come on up here. Lucy did not look at that card before she handed it to me today. Charlotte Bergman is here from the Emerald Coast Crime Stoppers, talking about the 4 boxes of the big crawfish scenario. 10 seconds, 10 seconds.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to invite you to come out April 21st, Uptown Station, support Crime Stoppers, who's doing amazing things in our community, have some wonderful crawfish, listen to Dickie Doo and the Zydeco crew. And if you don't eat crawfish, we'll have shrimp too. We have a mud bug run that morning. Active.com has all the information if you want to come run or walk. April 21st, Uptown Station. Thank you.
Crime Stoppers, well done. Aaron Thatcher from the Ark. Aaron Thatcher from the Ark, you have won. Aaron, yes. Well done there. Beth is here from Hutchinson. Hutchinson Chiropractic Center has a float gift voucher, $140 consultation, digital x-ray. See Beth for all of these cool presentations that their doctor can do from Hutchinson Chiropractic Center. From Dex Imaging, Ryan Kiesler. Ryan Kiesler right over there. Cindy is here from Fort Walton Beach Medical Center. Oh my gosh, how exciting, from the auxiliary. We're so honored. I saw you folks out there. We're so honored to have our, speaking of volunteers, our Fort Walton Beach Medical Center auxiliary. And it's a gift basket from Fort Walton Beach Medical Center. And the winner is Dawn Novi. Dawn Novi. She just put her card in and she gets it. Look at that joy. Westfall is having his event, everybody. $50 cash prize from Westfall. Paradise Promotions, you know, we've heard about it. He's got the boat show and home show September 15th, right? You all good? And it's a fundraiser, as we know. Vendor booths are available. The visitor admission is $5, which will go to the One Hopeful Place $10,000 guarantee there. Honored for Westfall. We'll hear more from him next month, with a little more depth on that. But still a chance to participate as a vendor. Southern Business Interiors, Ed Marcel. Ed Marcel, you are the winner of this $50 cash prize from Paradise Promotions. David and Barbara from Painting with a Twist, a $35 gift certificate and an unopened bottle of wine. An unopened bottle of wine. Someone obviously left it there. They finished the first 2 while during the painting, left one behind. From Save Our Cats and Kittens, Elaine Sheldon. Elaine Sheldon knows not to leave early. Does he? She does not know to leave early. We're going to draw again. From Auto Card Solutions, we just saw her, Maureen. The president, Maureen, she's ready there. Come on up here. Carol is here. Well, Carol is here from First Florida Bank. It's a beach towel and ukulele. From First Florida Bank, one of 6 locations in Mary Esther, cut off in front of the mall. Services are a solution for premium banking. Let us manage your money so you can have more fun at the beach and play the ukulele. What an interesting tie-in that is. Lori Bailey, do they give away ukuleles at the Chamber in Birmingham? They do not give away the ukuleles at the Chamber in Birmingham. In this case, Donald Whitney has won it. Donald Whitney, United for a Good Cause, has got the ukulele and the beach towel from First Florida Bank. From the Ark, the one and only Donna Tasic, burning up the beaches. You've got 15 seconds, don't go long.
May 3rd through 5th, we're going to fill Fort Walton with hundreds of classic cars from all over the United States. We are giving away an ad in our driver's book or a free entry along with a Burning Up the Beaches tumbler. We're offering a 20% off discount to all chamber members to be a vendor at Destin Commons. 6,000 spectators came by, and get excited and don't pretend you're not. Eddie Munster, yes he is. He is coming to Burning Up the Beaches with the Munster cars. And you know you want to see him, so also in here is your picture autographed with Eddie Munster.
Well done, Donna. And the winner is Ken Denman. Ken Denman from Inside Look. Take her car. There we go. Well done, well done. Holy cow, I saw Kelly Hale out there, the new chairwoman, and Michael Gale's the new treasurer of United for a Good Cause. United for a Good Cause, in partnership with the Boys and Girls Hill Emerald Coast, will hold their 5th annual Youth Leadership Conference for 7th to 8th graders on 7th to 12th graders on Saturday, April 12th from 11:03 at the Boys and Girls Club. Peggy Brockman's there, Barbara Britt's there, Scott Smith's there, Diane Fraser's there, Eglin Federal Credit Union Representative Nico is there. It is going to be wonderful. See either Kelly or Mike for more details, and they're giving a $50 gift card. From the Daily News, Ethan Aiden. Ethan Aiden, you have won the prize. He left. He was sitting right there with you folks. He has left. He'll miss out on that opportunity, but you know who will not leave is Holly Riches. Holly Riches has not left the building. Has Holly? No, she has not left the building. Kelly Hale, go see Holly Riches out there. Nice to see her. We're glad you came in here today. Ashley Place. Ashley walked in with me. I saw her today from the Air Force Enlisted Village. She's got a T-box sign for the 15th Annual Bob Hope Memorial Charity Golf Classic on May 18th and 19th. Air Force Enlisted Village, May 18th and 19th. Still opportunity to participate and in that great event. And the winner is from Freedom Life Compass. Who's the winner from Freedom Life Compass? Tiffany is? Stephanie is. Stephanie, oh yeah. We got to write your name. Oh, it's way up there. Holy cow. It is up there. It is Stephanie. It's really tiny in the corner. Well done. All right, congratulations there. Myla Martinez from Eglin Federal Credit Union. Yes. Is it correct? Did I hear this correct? That's one of these two is retiring like real soon? Does that mean that Karen Franklin will no longer be here whistling and entertain us as she has done for the last decade? Myla, big shoes to fill. Big shoes to fill. One show, Karen Franklin! Cash and candy, $50. One quick tune, Karen Franklin. Go out, make it a sad one so we can tear up. Karen Franklin. 10 years to give away the door prizes. We had to have a swan song. Well done, my friend. We'll look forward to seeing you in retirement. It's wonderful. Milo, we're happy to have you. Nice use of the hat and the whistle, by the way. Very nicely done. From Career Source, Ann Sheffield. Ann Sheffield has won the Eglin Federal Credit Union cash and candy box. Samantha is here from Cox Business. Samantha, there she is from Cox Business. It's a solar phone charger flashlight tool combo, and it's really cool. This is very nice of Cox Business to take care of that for us. Thank you, Samantha. And the winner is Jennifer Krause. Jennifer Krause. Jennifer Krause got a little loving from the governor yesterday, which is a wonderful thing. I agree with Nick at Bit Wizards. A wonderful event. David Presnell from RPM is giving away a $50 gift card. a $50 gift card on behalf of the RPM group. Next meeting is April 17th, and they will be sponsoring the July First Friday Coffee, so thank you for that. And the winner is Pam Woodall. Pam Woodall. Silver Slipper. Who's got the Silver Slipper one-night stay? Rochelle Graves. Silver Slipper has one-night stay at Silver Slipper and dinner or lunch. And the winner is Bill Kuhn. Bill Kuhn. That'll be a good road trip for old Bill to go see that one. Charlotte Bergman back again, this time wearing her Cumulus Broadcasting hat. And she has got just a whole swag full of stuff here for the upcoming Cumulus Outdoor Adventure Expo at Destin Commons on Saturday, April 21st, 10 to 7, and Sunday, 22nd. Check their website. We don't have time to go through all this stuff here, but it's Saturday, April 21st, and Sunday, April 22nd at the Destin Commons. See Cumulus. The winner is Beth Garofalo. Beth from Hutchinson. You give and you shall receive. Marcia Hull is here. Marcia Hull is here talking about the concerts in the village starting on April 26th. I'll be at that one, April 26th, and they continue for about 15 weeks, it looks like. Lots of activity over there in Destin. Matty Kelly Concerts in the Park every Thursday. The first one is April 26th and May 3rd, etc. And you were giving away 2 season passes. Holy cow, folks, 2 season passes to this unbelievable activity. It starts April 26th. This is a $450 value, $450 value. And the winner is from Gulf Power, Drew Ayers. Drew Ayers. Drew Ayers, are you still here? Wow, Drew Ayers had left the building, heard his name, and came back. The microphone does work in the lobby, by the way, it looks like. Drew Ayers, you have won the season-long pass over there for the concerts in the village, etc. Hold, get a photo. I know you're in a rush, but darn, get your picture. She just gave you a cool prize for crying out loud. I am emceeing there, the first 3. I'll look forward to that. April 26th, the first one. Pam Sparks, Special Olympics. 1 round of golf for the pre-Cinco de Mayo Golf Scramble, Special Olympics and Shalimar Point Golf Course. From Back Ridge, Alicia Cully. Alicia Callie, it's Alicia. Alicia from Back Ridge, there you are. Real quick.
Good morning. So we're celebrating our 50th anniversary, and so is Shalimar Point, and we're very, very excited. Our athletes are advancing to USA Games in Seattle, Washington. And our very own Chamber of Commerce Director of Operations, Seth Luttrell, his son is our advancing golfer for USA Games. So I want to tell you something. He came 6 feet from winning a hole-in-one at Buick last year. So if you want to be the premier sponsor and have Jacob on your team, please come see me. Or enjoy a fiesta lunch with purchasing a whole sign. Thank you.
Well done, Pam. Well done. Congratulations to the Luttrell family on that fine child of theirs. Tisha Mirage is here from Musical Echoes. We heard about it earlier from David Baxter. In this case, I have a Musical Echoes t-shirt, a CD, and a dream catcher. Don't forget that event. Absolutely spectacular, that 3rd weekend in April, right? It's the 21st through the 23rd, the 20th through the 22nd. Wonderful. Again, another winner from Boys and Girls Club, Megan Damey. Megan Damey. Look at that. Megan, big run there. Okay, got it. Okay, good. And then we have from Accenture Insurance, Angela McDonald's here. Angela, oh my gosh, how exciting of you to come to join the fun. $20 gift card with wine from Accentria Insurance from Angela right there. You ready? Let's see here from Cox. Samantha, who was just here, has one. Samantha? Samantha, you're still here? Here we go. I see Natalie over there. You ready for the big hotel to come right there in front of Harris Insurance? It's coming April 17th. April 17th, right there in front of Harris Insurance. We're very excited. Thank you for that, Alicia. RJ Murdoch. You got something? You got a video? We got a video for R.J. Murdoch, and then it looks like our friend Jennifer Krause is coming back for more. Coming back for more. Is that what you're doing? And who's got the 50-50? Bring the money up. Jerry Melvin. Jerry Melvin has won the video. R.J. Murdoch. Jerry Melvin has won the video. That should be fun. So you go down to see RJ Murdoch and tell him about that. And then Jennifer Krause, what do you got there? Is this from Bit Wizards? This is from Bit Wizards here. Bit Wizards has a small, look at that, Vince Mayfield taking your photo. Look at him, don't look at me. There we go. Taking your photo, it's wonderful. Bit Wizards, the home away from home of Governor Rick Scott. Prizes, there money in there too?
Yes, there's a wad of cash.
A wad of cash, a wad of cash. Janet Chubb, a wad of cash. Bill Roberts from Barnes Insurance Company. Yeah, we just got RJ, Jerry Melvin got that. So RJ, you got that? You're good? Okay, time for the 50-50. Leadership, we're at Al's Burger Bar. 10 minutes, Al's Burger Bar. I'll meet you there, and we'll start the fun. We're going in the Gulfarium at 9:50 to see the Dolphin Show. So head on over to the boardwalk. Here is, we got to do, I'm sorry, get the red ticket now. Want to congratulate Lucy. Want to thank Jody from Uniti Fiber for the great presentation and sponsorship. Make sure you take your a cup with you. Make sure you fold up your chairs. We want you to fold your chairs up and lean them against the table. The 50-50 number is 534-9233. 534-9233. 9233. Our friend over here from Children in Crisis has won. ZT Motors is a sponsor next month. Clean your table, take your cup, fold up your chair. Have a good month. We'll see you in May.